Would you like to know the most interesting facts about potatoes? Let's start. Hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the most interesting channel. 1. The word potato comes from the Spanish word patata. Semantically speaking, the potato has a Spanish origin. The Royal Spanish Academy says the Spanish word is a hybrid of the Taino batata, sweet potato, and the Quechua papa, potato. The name originally referred to the sweet potato, although the two plants are not closely related. 2. All parts of the potato plant, except the tubers, are poisonous and toxic. Humans do not consume the fruits that these plants produce because they are toxic to human beings. These parts contain toxic solanine, which could cause potato plant poisoning. Instead, we eat the tuber. The part of the plant that humans eat grows beneath the ground. 3. Is potato more grain than vegetable? As potato has more starch than other nutrients, it is often compared to grains like rice rather than its vegetable counterparts. It looks like the potato got accidentally put into the vegetable category. More specifically, potatoes are tubers, a type of root vegetable. They aren't the roots of the potato plant themselves, but rather they grow off of those roots. 4. You can live off potatoes. Scientists have claimed you could live off potatoes. Just pair it with a fair serving of milk or butter, and you're good to go with almost all the nutrients that a human body needs to survive. The potato is about 80% water and 20% solids. Potato is a near-perfect food, and is 99.9% fat-free. Potatoes contain vitamins B6, C, E, K, and minerals like potassium, magnesium and phosphorus, and all the nutrients required by the human body, except for vitamin A and D. In a 100-gram portion, the white potato has 92 calories, 21 grams of carbs, 2.3 grams of dietary fiber, 2.3 g of protein and 17% of the recommended daily value of vitamin C. It's best to boil, steam or bake potatoes in their skins, as their nutrients lie very close to these parts. Peeling them before cooking could cause the loss of these nutrients. 5. Over 1 billion people eat at least one potato each day. Potato is the fourth most eaten food in the world. The first three being grains maize, wheat and rice in that order. We eat an average of 33.5 kilograms of potatoes each year. The average American eats about 65 kilograms of potatoes per year, while Germans eat about 90 kilos. 6. Potato is an ancient plant. The potato is a starchy tuber of the plant Solanum tuberosum. They started to evolve around 350 million years ago. Ancestor plants of potatoes were poisonous. Potato shares the same ancestor with tomatoes, chili peppers, bell peppers, and some other plants. 7. Potatoes came from the Andes. Scientists believe that the first potatoes were grown in the Lake Titicaca region. The Inca Indians in Peru were the first to cultivate potatoes around 8000 BC to 5000 BC. Potatoes were first cultivated in Peru and Bolivia, but the most common variety in the world stems from a type that was grown in Chile. This plant is native to the Americas, and it was not until the middle of the 16th century that the potato started to appear elsewhere. 8. Potatoes were worth gold. Back in the 1890s, the Alaskan Klondike Gold Rush potato had very high value due to its essential vitamin C content, and they were traded with gold directly. 9. Today potatoes are grown in about 130 countries throughout the world. Worldwide, 377 million tons of potato is produced per year. Every year enough potatoes are grown worldwide to cover a 4-lane motorway circling the world 6 times. China is the leading producer of potatoes, generating more than 26.3% of global potato production. China produces close to 99 million metric tons of potatoes every year. India is the second largest potato producer, with the Russian Federation, Ukraine and the United States ranking 3rd, 4th and 5th respectively. 10. Potatoes are the first food to grow in space. They were carried aboard the shuttle Columbia in 1995, making them the first food to grow in space. In October 1995, the potato became the first vegetable to be grown in space. NASA and the University of Wisconsin-Madison created the technology with the goal of feeding astronauts on long space voyages and eventually feeding future space colonies. In 2004, NASA started using a Chinese technique to make the ultimate chamber-grown spud. 11. There are over 5,000 different types of potatoes. Your usual potato serving is just one of numerous varieties. Over 5,000 varieties of potato can be found all over the world, with at least 3,800 belonging to Peru. These potatoes come in all shapes, sizes, colors, and flavors. Each of these varieties fit into one of 7 potato type categories: white, red, yellow, blue/purple, russet, fingerling, and petite. That potato that you had for dinner is just one of the many varieties of the tuber crop, with it being the Sebago or common potato in particular. Other known types are the russet Burbank, Pontiac, with the thin red skin, pink eye, Tasmanian pink eye, Kipler, Spunta, and pink fir apple. Tomtato is half tomato, half potato. Also known as pomato, the tomtato is the product of a grafted potato plant and tomato plant. 12. La Banat potatoes are the most expensive potato variety. 1 kilogram of La Banat potatoes is priced at $600. The unique variety is only cultivated on the French island of Noirmoutier. 13. There is a National Potato Day and International Year of the Potato. On May 30th is National Potato Day in Peru. August 19th and October 27th is National Potato Day in USA. The potato is an excellent tool in efforts to reduce hunger and food insecurity. This is why the United Nations declared 2008 as the International Year of the Potato. 14. The current Guinness World Record for heaviest potato belongs to the UK's Peter Glazebrook, who grew a 10 pounds, 14 ounces or 4.98 kilograms potato, which he displayed at the National Gardening Show at the Royal Bath and West Showground in 2011. 15. The largest potato chip was produced by the Pringles Company in 1990 and it measured 23 by 14.5 inches. 16. Potato blossoms used to be a big hit in royal fashion. Potatoes first became fashionable when Marie Antoinette paraded through the French countryside wearing potato blossoms in her hair. 17. Despite the couch potato association with lazy bums, they are the most famous snacks. The infamous French fries, hash browns, chips, and crisps are just some. It could give some people the wrong idea that potatoes are not healthy and does no good to the human body, the exact opposite of its true nature. Potato chips are one of the most common snack foods in the world, with billions of bags being consumed every year. It takes about 3.5 kg of potatoes to get the final 1 kilogram potato chips. Frito-Lay, Inc. is the largest potato chip manufacturing company. The company sells over 200 different flavors of potato chips. A passive-aggressive chef accidentally invented the potato chip? In 1853, Chef George Crumb was head of the kitchen at Carrie Moon's Lake House in Saratoga, New York, a place where railroad mogul Cornelius Vanderbilt liked to dine. Vanderbilt wasn't a fan of the thick-cut potatoes on his plate, so one day he sent them back to the kitchen, a move that annoyed Crumb. In retaliation, Crumb sliced the spuds as thinly as he could, fried them in oil with some salt, and turned them into crispy potatoes, thinking he would make Vanderbilt angry. Instead, Vanderbilt loved them, and the chef's revenge turned out to be the genesis of one of America's most popular snack foods. 18. Potatoes are used to make alcoholic beverages, and even as an adhesive. They are used to brew certain types of alcoholic beverages like vodka, aquavit, or poison. Potato starch is used in the food industry as a thickener and binder for soups and sauces, in the textile industry as an adhesive, and for the manufacturing of papers and boards. 19. Cultural significance of potato in art. Potatoes have always intrigued artists, who often chose them as subjects for their work. Van Gogh's 1885 painting The Potato Eaters portrays a family eating potatoes. Jean-François Millet's 1855 painting The Potato Harvest depicts peasants working in the plains between Barbizon and Chailly. Did you find this video interesting? Please like and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to click on the bell icon to stay up to date with my latest videos. Do you have any other interesting information to offer? Any question? Or any suggestion? Share it with us in the comments below. I'm sure you'll find many more interesting videos to watch on this channel. Thank you. See you next time.